My name is Andrea Young. I'm an attorney at Charles Boyk Law Office, and today I have a very special guest. I'm here with Alona Matchenko. She is a University of Toledo law student, and she has been making great efforts for the citizens and refugees of Ukraine. Alona, thank you for being with me today.
Hi, thank you.
It's my pleasure to have you on. I just want to start talking a little bit about your background, explain to the audience, where you're from, your experience with Ukraine, and go from there. So, were you born and raised in Ukraine?
Yes, it's a little unusual to keep repeating my story over and over again, but I understand this is what gonna be happening soon. So yes, I was born in Ukraine, in the central part of Ukraine, the city called Kremenchuk, and I moved there at the age 19 to Kyiv, where I obtained my bachelor's and master's degree.
Okay. How long did you live in Kyiv for?
I lived in Kyiv for 6 years, and I taught. I was a teacher at the primary school prior to moving to the United States.
Describe the culture and the citizens of Kyiv, and for people of us who have never been there, what was that like?
Ukraine is a welcoming country. People are very friendly there. However, you will not see it from the first sign. We historically were trained to be cautious and not to smile at the beginning. But as soon as you will find, as soon as you become friends with someone, they will be as loyal as your family. So the culture in Ukraine is different than in the United States due to the historical moment that I described. The people are more cautious with trust, but as soon as you become their friend, that friendship is strong and loyal.
When did you come over to the United States?
I was forced to move to the United States in 2016, and the event that prompted me to make this uneasy and very difficult decision to leave everything I have is a revolution that was in for end of 2014, beginning 2015, when pro-Russian government cruelly shoot the protesters and demonstrations that were fighting for their liberty, for their democratic society, and Ukrainian people did not want to join Russian government.
Do you still have family in Ukraine?
Yes, my family lives in Kremenchuk, the city I was born. They were forced to move as well last Thursday, and I am happy to tell that they successfully made to the Polish border. And I know they're safe now, but the new challenge for them began. They have to, fight for their life still, find a place to stay, to live, to support themselves. I have two minor siblings, 10 and 12 years old. So my family is in a very difficult situation, still facing challenges, yes.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Do you have any trouble keeping in contact with them, or is the communication, something that you're easily to do with them still?
When my family was still in Ukraine at the eve of the war, first a few days, it was very difficult to keep a conversation going. The internet was overloaded. A lot of people were using it, and it was hard to keep connection. But we maintain it through text messages, and my family was telling me that they're still alive, and every day that's what my morning would begin from checking if they're alive when they were in Ukraine.
Oh, I can't even imagine. I know that you've taken great efforts here in Toledo, and I'm so appreciative. And that's where I met you from. And I went to this rally with my dad, and I can't believe the strength that I saw. Tell me about this rally that you put on. I believe it was last Thursday at UT.
Yeah, after talking for 2 or 3 days to my parents and not even knowing what's going to happen to them while they were still in Ukraine, it it it, it made me change internally. I'm not activist by nature. However, I felt like my DNA was changing. I
Mm.
I wanted to do something. My brain was activated so quickly to find ways how to from here, from Toledo, raise awareness and do something. Even though we didn't have a clear vision at that moment, I think that rally was a great turnout, and we have almost 380 people show up, and almost 70 people sign up in our prepared document to cooperate and be available to help and further contribute with our organization. So now we are in the process of obtaining all legal documents and the papers to make Toledo Helps Ukraine organization legal nonprofit entity.
And I understand you don't have a lot of time. This isn't something that you are just sitting around and you could easily jump in and do this. You're a law student, you're a mother, a business owner. Where are you finding the time to do this?
Well, first of all, it's very convenient that there is spring break this Monday, so my whole effort dedicated towards finalizing all paperwork, as well as find someone locally who helps packaging stuff that the people been donating to drop off locations that been set up in Toledo. I think God helps me to have that strain and time. But the most importantly is I see how many people in Toledo are willing to contribute. All kind of people, regardless of political belief, religious belief. Everyone reaching out, asking how they can contribute and help.
Now, I know that there is a Facebook page. So, do you want people to go to this Facebook page to find the ways that they can help? Is that a good resource?
Yes, we started a few days ago a process of making a website that will be designated to Toledo Helps Ukraine organization. However, until then, all our main communications are being conducted through Toledo Helps Ukraine Facebook page,
Perfect.
and it has a designated email connected to it that we respond as fast as we can, considering the fact that we receive hundreds of emails on there.
Okay. And I know I was looking at some of the goals. I know what was listed was demonstrate to raise awareness, raise funds or supplies for Ukrainian citizens, petition to the U.S. to ease requirements for refugee status, ease immigration and asylum restrictions for Ukrainian refugees, petition for sanctions or other conduct necessary for the de-escalation of the war in Ukraine. And then your long-term goals are to obtain 501c3 status, which is a nonprofit, and to assist with relocation of Ukrainian refugees. I know we spoke briefly that you have started the paperwork to obtain the 501c3 status to become a nonprofit.
Yes, we in a process of making that decision. We're looking to options, either have our own nonprofit organization that will be targeting helping people in Ukraine, or we're looking to someone with a similar goals that you just told
Sure.
similar the organization with the similar goals that would be able to host us for the purposes of collecting this contribution that Toledo is willing to give.
So really, until you get your 501c up and running, you're looking for a similar organization to host you to collect funds in the meantime?
Yes, that's
Okay,
correct. And the
perfect.
organization have to be a nonprofit as well, and pursue similar goals that we are looking.
And someone who would be able to help you with that, what's the best way for them to contact you?
Through Toledo Helps Ukraine Gmail.
And then for items that are needed, I saw some posts that diapers, medicine, baby formula, men's clothing, personal hygiene, shoes, medical supplies, canned food, work gloves, safety glasses. Where should someone take these items if they're willing to donate?
Yeah, the location is currently being determined. The one we had is already shipped everything, and I'm not sure if they're going to be continue collecting it. So we will be in contact them today, actually in a few hours, to determine if they will be willing to keep open their drop-off location. We have someone in Holland, Ohio is willing to open their location. I think there is in Toledo one. All of these addresses will be listed at Toledo Helps Ukraine Facebook page. The main issue right now is to figure out if they have a channels for further shipping.
Understood. Well, Alana, you're very inspiring. Your strength, your efforts, they're so inspiring to the people of Toledo. I mean, even myself, I was sitting on the couch going, how do I help? I don't know how to help. So to see your strength, just it's amazing. And I really, really admire you for that. Is there anything else you would like the people of Toledo and the surrounding areas to know?
Yes, we are always looking for skills and talents who are willing uh, to show loyalty in everyday tasks, such as responding to those emails, helping us to keep up the Facebook page. It's so far a team of a few people who are doing all that work, and they're taking their time from a family. If we would have more people who are willing to contribute, at least to start, at least to give us a good start. We are not asking for a dedication for the last 2-3 years that our goal is facing, but now, while we in the process of establishing the firm structure of how Toledo can help Ukraine, we are seeking for skills and talents and people who are willing to work with us on a daily basis.
Sure. Well, Alana, it has been truly my privilege to have you on today, and I thank you for your efforts. We'll post all of your information so people have a way of contacting you, and I'm excited to see what goes forward from there. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.